Are you ready for the truth? Because where I'm from, you know the saying goes,
you can't handle the truth.
What if I told you the truth wore number 34? What if I told you the truth was a true champion? What if I told you the truth could shoot? The truth could dunk. The truth couldn't be stopped. Well, today in NBA 2K24, we gon' make the truth. So smash that sub, because you're about to go to the park and become the truth. Hey, listen, first thing I'm gonna need you to do is smash the sub, all right? I know I said smash the sub already, but do it again one time for your boy, all right? Because Paul Pericak, that's what we making today. Paul Pericak, 75 top players that ever played in the NBA. Paul Pericak, man, the guy was phenomenal, Hall of Famer. Man, just incredible, man. So we gonna make a small forward, because that's what Paul Pericak was, a small forward, all right? The height is 6'7". The weight is gonna be 235 pounds. The wingspan is gonna be 6'11", all right? Don't mess this up. Now with this Paul Pericak build, first off, I'm gonna say this. I seen this build online. Shout out to my guy Jay. He makes builds too as well. So one of my guys said, yo, Jay made the Paul Pericak build. So what we did was I went and made Jay's build, but I tweaked things, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's about, tweaking things. So shout out to him. I want to give him his credit in the video, you know what I mean? What I did on this build is I try to make my version of Paul Pericak, what I like, you know what I mean, about Paul Pericak, and I think I kind of nailed it, you know what I mean? Some of the things on this build is, you already see fearless finisher. Your close shot is a 75, so you know what you're doing with that. You got fearless finisher gold, giant slayer purple, pro touch. You got the cons of this build, the post-fade phenom is important on this build. I feel like you're gonna do well with that. I think the driving layup is impressive too. When you in the lane and you're going to the basket, you know, layups is, you put your meter on. Yeah, you're greening with that layup meter, you know what I mean, going crazy. All right, now the shooting is phenomenal on this build. Chef kiss. Your 3-point shot is at 85. Your mid-range is at 81. All that allows you to do is actually make the shot. I have this on a few builds, 85, 81, and I feel like, man, I be shooting lights out. If you look on my TikTok, my Instagrams, you'll see it every day. I'm posting something. You know what I mean? I'm out there being a shooter. So another thing I did on this build too was the pass accuracy. I feel like Silver Dama for a small forward is great. You know what I mean? When you're passing the ball, you know what I mean? When you're getting it, they gonna make their shots, as well as a few other things. Special delivery, break starter on Silver is always good. You can get it down the court. Now, of course, it ain't gold, but break starter on Silver is really good. I feel like that's a pro to this build. The ball handling being 83, you get the Jamal Murray size up and all that stuff. I know everybody always talking about that, Jamal Murray and, you know, size ups and escapes or whatever it is important. You know what I mean? So I know, shout out to all the ballers. If you want to make this build, I don't want you to feel like you're limited to, you know, with the playmaking stuff. So I definitely tweaked that a lot. The speed with ball is 70. It can be a little faster, but 70 is pretty good. You know what I mean? Now, this build does have defense. So that's another pro on this build. One of the pros. Now, of course, Challenger is on go. Now, that's, you already know, Challenger's lit. If you got Challenger on go, you lit. You got Workhorse, you got off-ball pass. The clamps, I guess it could be a little con because it's only silver, but I think you good with silver clamp. You know what I mean? Now, of course, you can rebound. 70-70 rebounding means you're going to be rebounding better than half of these guys that's rebounding out here, because they don't even have their rebounding up. Of course, you're not going to be a center rebounding, but you'll be able to get some rebounds. You know what I mean? Some boards. You know what I mean? If nobody's there, you'll get the loose balls and all, you know, rebounds and all that stuff. So speeds of 74. I think that's a pro. You know, you got hyperdrive and stuff like that. This build is a W. Would I make this build? Yes. Is this build playable? Yes. What mode should you play this build? Park, rec, theater. You know what I mean? You can play with a squad. All right. You can even go on a no squad with this build too. You know, and play a role. You know what I mean? If you could shooter vibes. All right. This build is definitely playable, and that's what I was trying to do with this build. All right. Make a playable build. The cons of this build, I think the weak point is like this. Man, I don't really see too many weak points with this build. Maybe the interior defense, you know, you being a small forward, if you got a point guard, shooting guard, you'll be the 3, you'll be at the 3. But I mean, perimeter, you good. The stealing's a 60. This build's a W, man. All right, so this is how I got it laid out. You can always tweak it the way you want to, all right? So Yes, now I gave you the pros, the cons. I let you know what I make this build. What mode would you play this build? Now let's see if we actually got Paul Pierce, because I know the template of the build that I got was Paul Pierce, but I done tweaked it a little bit. So let's see if we still get it. All right. Hopefully we get it. All right. If we don't, look, we still got it. So we still in the realms of Paul Pierce. All right. Yes, we got it. All right. Paul Pierce, any #1. Okay. He still stayed #1 after I tweaked it. All right. Now you built yourself a 3-level threat. I like this build. Y'all let me know if y'all rocking with this build in the comment section. You know what I mean? Let's keep the dialogue going, the conversation flowing. It's your boy Bash. You know we still making builds. Yes, indeed. You know what I mean? Simple builds for simple folks. I love y'all. Peace.